So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm Cavalyr, the Cave Clan. I started exploring with the group probably late 2012, early 2013, I think it was, when I sort of met up with the group originally. But like started exploring, I don't know, childhood. Like I grew up in a town where there was an old abandoned meatworks that I naturally saw just decay and stuff. My own farm, just had like a bunch of chook sheds that, were slowly decaying and all that sort of thing.
Yep.
So, I don't know, it was kind of a nice transition when I went down to the city and just checked out the abandos and then moved on to the infrastructure and stuff and saw a bunch of stickers and went, yeah, I'll shoot an email that way.
And this is Victoria, Melbourne?
Yeah, Melbourne, yeah.
Well, you sort of explained what got you into it, but what got you into exploring?
Much like when I first moved down to Melbourne, there was like 30 kids in my own high school, so like I didn't really know anybody when I first moved down. Just sort of hung out with like a couple of crews around the university and stuff, and otherwise just wander around checking out parts of Melbourne. And like I said, I sort of was checking out like abandoned buildings whenever I saw them around the side and stuff, and was kind of blown away with like how people were just like so normalized by that sort of stuff around in the city. Whereas like, I don't know, I was chatting with ISO before, and he had this great sort of correlation between how people who have moved from the country into the city sort of had like a greater correlation moving into the Cave Clan. I think that kind of rang true to me a little bit there.
Because so it was sort of natural curiosity that sort of got you into it originally.
Yeah, very easily, because, I don't know, it was like just looking at the maps and you'd see the river ends halfway through a suburb and you're like, where's it go?
Yeah. Do you have an exploring highlight?
The first one that often comes to my mind, and I'm now going to say it, and it's probably somebody else has definitely said it as well, but when it was 2015 Clannies, I think, and who was it that got married there on that one?
Oh, yeah. The two Brisbane people, weren't they?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. And I just remember it was like such a wholesome moment in the group, where it was this moment where it really clicked for me, where as much as I'd been hanging out with all these people and been doing all these explores for the last couple of years, they were family. It was just proper family. I could just turn to these people, and as much as we would be as comfortable hanging out in a part of a drain, we'd be as comfortable hanging out in each other's living rooms. It was, it was that sense of community,
What's number one on your Urbex bucket list?
I feel like I've got to go back to Europe and go see Barcelona, because that was the one I missed, and it's the one that I've seen so many photos from other people that I've gone, fuck, I missed that city and I should have done that one in between.
Name 3 urban explorers, dead or alive, that we'd like to go on and explore with.
I'm going to sound super cliche, but the first one is Predator, because I mean, you read the text, you hear all the stories, and you have to wonder what it would have been like to do a drain with him. Oh, you know what? I reckon it'd be fucking sick to do Hong Kong with you.
Okay. Yeah.
Because, like, I don't know how much you've done of international drains and that sort of thing.
Yeah, not Hong Kong. I'd love
Not Hong Kong. Yeah, see, I haven't done Hong Kong either yet. Like, it'd be sick to see what it's like doing a drain that you haven't done before, because everything I've done with you, with, like, quite a lot of the old school crew, it'd be interesting to do a drain with, like, even, likewise with, like, Prowler or Ath or, the people who always, whenever I was going through a drain, they'd be so excited to tell me all these little intricate details in the drain and all that sort of thing. Yeah. What happens when they get excited seeing something new? That's always fun.
Cool. Good answer. That doesn't mean the ones that I don't say good answer to are bad. I'm just saying that was a good one. Cock and balls.
What's better than beer and drugs?
Cock and balls. That's quite good balls too there. They've done quite a good job, whoever did that. Look for some green tags and we can figure out who we should be... Oh yeah, there's could do that.
Drain. Don't what the fuck that say? Not dwellers.
No, I don't know. Oh, there's another cock and balls. Cock and ball city.
Little one.
Take me back to the cock and ball city. That's the same dude, I reckon, the green.
That's a spurter.
I don't think it is the guinea pigs. I think it's just a similar colour. Id. Old Drano. Watch your head on the right. Bit of fresh air. UFO. Bob, Craig, Pablo.
If you were an Urbex superhero, what would your superpower be?
Off the cuff, I immediately thought of being able to shrink.
Yeah.
Like, or, you know, just being able to, like, change my size.
Yeah.
Because there's so many times where you see, like, a tiny little side pipe or stuff. Like, every time we do God, I always think of the fact that there is definitely a connection somewhere on upstream bangers and upstream God, but you can't do it because I needed to be an extra 5 inches smaller for that pipe.
Or when you want to go up and check a light, see if you can get out, and you've got to crawl, whereas you could just run up or something.
Yeah, like dead set. There's so many times where, like, I don't want to have to wriggle. I just want to, you know, maybe just quickly shrink down for the wriggler, do a little dash, and then pop back out. That'd be sick.
Maybe a mist, turn into a mist zone, and you can just go up through a grill as well.
Ooh, yeah, that'd be sick.
There's a vagina on the wall. Got different cock and balls and
Yeah.
what's the sensor light actually doing? What's that? Put another light. What's the sensor? What's the sensor for?
They put it through.
Oh, for aquatic.
No, they put the solar light up the top, and then it comes on at night. But obviously the battery.
Tell us something about yourself that most people wouldn't know.
Again, this is just because we've been sitting around the campfire and somebody asked it. But my first name in the group was Celltone Jock. I don't know if you maybe remember that. You remember that?
Yeah, no, I remember
Yeah. That was a name that I'd like made for myself on like usernames and forums and stuff back when I was like 12, 13, 14.
Okay.
And it was just a mashup of all my childhood pet names. Sandy, Ella, Tony, and Jock.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, good name. Good answer. What unusual critters have you come across while exploring? Doesn't have to be drains.
What was that drain we did where you come out and there's just a fuck ton of goats?
Oh, that was Sandown. Yeah.
Yeah, Sandown Park. We literally
that's
just
great.
came out and somebody has just let these goats all loose around the fucking canal to just have at the blackberries.
All right, cool.
And it was like, why are these fuckers just running down the drain, basically?
Good one. No one said that before. Do you tell family members and non-exploring friends about your hobby?
I'm still trying to get them to come down half the time. Legit, my sister-in-law is ex-Cave Clan because she met my brother in Tetris.
Do you have a tip that would help someone new to urban exploration?
If you haven't already, read the pred text. That covers all the bases, honestly, if you just read that.
Yep. What are your principles regarding location sharing?
Obviously, it depends on what location you're talking about. If it's a drain, like Tunnel Toes, I feel like is a very good example for this at the moment. Because it's a case of, it's people that are very new to the scene,
Yeah.
but I would trust them based on their capability.
They seem to be doing it for the right reason too.
Yeah, definitely. And it's a case of like, they've been absolutely adoring drains, and drains is always something that I feel is like, you can quite happily share because if somebody does actually take an interest in wanting to do some of those really obscure, crazy parts of the Inner East that aren't already known around those circles, it's a fun share, you know? Like, Fish Room and Great Stairway, I've been sharing a lot in Tunnel Toes, and they've been like, say what now?
Yeah.
Where do these two little ones go to?
I'll just have to confirm it with the drains. Where do they go, drains?
A retarding basin.
Who do you think would make a good DrainTalk guest?
I got really drunk there for a second and got so tempted to be like, maybe Myth.
Well, Myth would be interesting, but he wouldn't do it. Is there anything else you'd like to add before we finish up?
Going drains. Honestly, it is a sick time. It's an amazing community to get around as well. I find it's a case of always look for the positivity in it as well.
Yeah.
Without getting into all of whatever else.
Politics and
all of that sort of drama. I find it's just a case of stay positive, stay hanging out with people that are gonna stay positive as well.
Cool. All right. Well, thanks for your time. It was great answers. Thanks for that.
Yeah. Oh, bless. Thank you so much, Doug.
No worries.
We've made it to the main feature of Gets Bigger. So we think we've earned a beer. Jungle Juice, Hazy IPA, a Dainton beer. New England IPA which has MILF on the cover. And premium Bizzle. Born in 1890, so as old as me. So I reckon we've earned a beer, guys. So, there you go, Goose.
Cheers.
There you go, Seanile. And there you go. Cheers, guys. Up your bum. Drain always seems better after having a beer. Beer always tastes better after a drain. Anyway, guys. Cheers. Up your bum.
Beers and drains.
It is.
You won't put this back on, put my name in it somewhere.